We take our lumps. We do not run. We do not hide. We do not make excuses. We get back up and we bounce the heck back. Benny here, GhostPicksATS.com, the #1 sports consultant in the business. Monday, July 13th, Monday. New week, new Benny. There is work to do. Good afternoon. As you can see, the shirt is red. The alert is red. I'm running a red alert in soccer. It's tomorrow. It's one big play, one big bet. You know how we do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. If I see it, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. So last red alert was a winner for me. A good old-fashioned sweat towel red alert winner. It was awesome, but I'm 100% pulling the trigger. I'm 100% taking another shot. I'm 100% looking to get the job done again. It's $49.99 in the description of this video. Again, it's one big play, one big bet. One big bet where I give the okay to put more money down than usual. If you're working with me on a regular basis, you know I use a flat betting system because that's what works for me. Excuse me. Got a little tickle in me old throat there. Ahoy, me mateys. Got a tickle in me old throat. Anyway, so, if you're working with me on the regular basis, you know I use a flat betting system, and at the moment, that's what works for me. That's what works for us, and allows us to profit. We chip away, we chip away, we chip away, we chip away, but then from time to time, I might see the matchup or the line discrepancy or the hot team or, whatever it is that jumps out at me and says, okay, let's do this. I have something here. Let's do this. I bet it big. Then I red alert the play for my clients so you can all bet it big as well. And we look to capitalize just like the last one. I think we can put the hammer on the book tomorrow. So let's do it. If you're new to my page, welcome. Hop on down to that subscribe. Give your boy Benny a subscribe. Captain Benny a subscribe. Tap the bell right next to it. You get my videos as soon as they pop up. And then, hey, head on over to Facebook. Head on over to Instagram. Follow along over there. Ghost Picks ATS. You get content from all the handicappers at Ghost Picks ATS. Ghost Picks is back, baby. Back like we never left. You can't save me. Anyway, then follow me along over on my Twitter at Benny Bistro. BENNYBISTRO. Thumbs up in the video. Man, I'm not going to lie. I felt really, really bad about UFC over the weekend. I landed my first true losing event of the entire pandemic. It's crazy. We have seen now, 13 events, I believe, in the pandemic? 13, something like that. I've profited nearly all of them. This is going back to McGregor Cowboy. This is going back as far as I can remember. From McGregor Cowboy, we swept that night all the way up until now. I've profited in nearly all of them. That's going back to like February. People were still laughing at coronavirus at that point, So, up until Fight Island, I had like one losing 2-2 event where we lost a small amount of juice. But Saturday I lost. I shit the bed. It stank. I'm going to recap it quick. I had action right off the bat, early prelims, plus money parlay started off with Rosa for the win over Mello. Got our first win as expected. Boom, hit our first win of the parlay, leg number 1. We're ready to roll. On to the next, our first solo fight pick, Maxim Grishin. All right. He got good and beat up. He really got good and beat up by the big boy, Marcin Tybura, right? So, okay, no biggie. We took the loss. We have room for a loss. Honestly, going into that fight, though, Grishin was filling in on short notice. And if you look, so much favored Grishin in that fight. But he got whooped. So, next we had Ozdemir. This is the one that really hurt and set us back. This is it. This is the one. After Ozdemir got knocked out, I felt like, oh, shit. So, Ozdemir versus Prochazka. Ozdemir got knocked out in the second round, which I was really kicking myself because I was so torn between Ozdemir and between taking Ozdemir and then taking the under 2.5. Let me say though, Prohashka, the way he was moving, he's doing his head movements, and he caught him. Knockout, and it's hard to knock Oezdemir out, but he knocked Oezdemir out. That loss was tough because they were two fights I fully expected to win going into Jorge Masvidal versus Usman. Now, with the two losses, it leaves it to Jorge to win, and that's not where I wanted to be in that position. That Jorge pick was a big risk. It was I was taking the dog the same as I did with Holloway. Like, they were good dog money. I felt both had a chance to get it done in UFC 251. Like, for the dog money, I felt like there was value there. I felt like if you're going to place money on a dog, they're the two to do it. And but I did not want the fate of my card to hang on Jorge Masvidal, but we knew that would be tough. We knew that would be tough. So anyway, the fight continues. The event continues. We hit the rest of the parlay, plus 132 on the parlay. Jan and Hebos, and we paired that up with Rosa. There was a 3-leg parlay. We hit it. Jan was my favorite fight of the night. I'm sorry, guys. I love the fights and all. I'm a big fight fan. But not only did UFC 251 not live up to the hype, which I was worried it would because the hype was so big. I'd worried it wasn't going to live up to it. But I think it was the most boring event of the pandemic. I'm very excited for Wednesday's event, though. Dan Ige versus Calvin Kattar. If you remember, Ige is on a 6-fight win streak. He fought Edson Barbosa a few events ago, where clearly Edson Barbosa won that fight, but the judges gave it to Ige. Now Ige gets a headline taking on Calvin Kattar for the main event. And boy, oh boy, that's going to be good. UFC on Wednesday, $30 in the description of this video. We are bouncing back in UFC on Wednesday. There is no doubt about it. I am focused and we are bouncing back. Now, back to UFC 251. We hit the parlay at plus 132. Then it was all in Jorge's hands. Usman fought exactly how Usman fights, kind of like Floyd in boxing. Technical, strong, boring, but always gets the win. Usman did it. He was stronger. His endurance is unmatchable. It's unmatchable. And he's just so strong in that clutch. He gets you against the cage or on the mat, and he can just apply pressure to your body and just crack you. You saw him with the shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. Landing points. So I saw a very funny meme of a guy crushing soda cans. He had little soda cans lined up, and it said Usman training for UFC 251 because he just kept stepping on Jorge's toes the entire fight. Most of you saw it. Usman did what Usman does, and what Usman does is win, and he won. So it was bad for us. I gotta own it. It left us in a bad spot. I gotta own it. It was a 1-3. Gotta shake it off and move on to the next one. UFC on Wednesday. $30 in the description of this video. Ige versus Calvin Kattar. Oh, and I don't care what you try to tell me. Max Holloway beat Volkanovski. He got robbed, and no, don't give me that. No, he didn't do enough to win the title because he was also a champ. It's not like he was a new contender, trying to step in and be to take the title. No, these are two guys who already had the title. Well, I'm over it. Anyway, I have soccer today. 3 o'clock, Man United versus Southampton. Free play of the day, Man United versus Southampton. Over 3 goals. And look, Man U has won 4 straight matches by 3 or more goals. They are hitting that number on their own. I'm going to continue to ride that. It has been making us money. Free play of the day, Man United, Southampton, over 3 goals. Red alert in soccer tomorrow. We will talk more about it. It's $49.99, one big play. And then red alert, $49.99 in the description of this video. Red alert, red shirt, red alert. And then UFC on Wednesday, $30. It's in the description as well. This past week wasn't my best week. It wasn't. A lot of 1-and-1 days in soccer. And hey, Monday. New week, new Benny. As always, good luck. God bless. Grind on, baby. Cheers.